So a little while ago, I forgot to point this out, but we actually unlocked Kamui here. Um, and yeah, if you excuse me, I'm just gonna leave it on Misaki. Oh boy, yep. Uh, yeah, we're gonna stick with Misaki there. So where we previously left off, I had created my Nova Grappler deck, and I need to fight Kamui using it yeah, to grade up. So that's what I'm gonna do here. We're gonna do the very easy card fight. So I know that previously I kind of sequel teased, I guess, by teasing the fact that I would be buying more packs, and so I will do that. Is that the new sleeves? Yeah. Sure, let's keep it the Blaster Blade ones, because why not? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the very easy fight, and then we'll think about opening packs. Because the very easy fight is usually, at least for the past couple times, so phenomenally easy that I can just do it without even thinking. And so now it's going to look really embarrassing if I suck at this. But it means that we should be able to get a good gauge of how viable our deck is right now before we buy any packs. So yeah, so we're going to get rid of both of these grade 3s, and we're going to get rid of at least one grade 2, just because I've had too many hands with units that are too higher grade, so we're just going to try this, and that's a bit better. Yeah, that's not amazing, but it's better. Okay, so I'm going to go first, and draw. Okay, so we're going to have to put this guy, Tough Boy. That's a really good name for a card, actually. I like that. We're going to put Tough Boy at the front, and we're going to put Battle Riser behind him. And we're gonna end our turn there. No point putting out our other Tough Boy, because if we do, we risk Kamui just getting rid of it. Yep, he's gonna send out Tough Boy, and he's probably just gonna attack us, basically. So, pretty predictable first turn there, and he doesn't even get any triggers. And I get a crit, cool. None of that really helps me all too much, but it's cool that I got one. Okay, so now we're gonna put we're going to put him there, and we are going to, I mean, I don't think we can really take advantage of his effect, but we're going to put him down anyway, just for the extra attack, and we are going to place down another Tough Boy as a rare guard unit. I can't get over how good that name is. And we're going to place that forward. And as I mentioned earlier, these fights are piss. As in, I can just do this blindfolded at this point. Okay, so then, Kamui, your hair's in the way. So I know that Tough Boy's attack is 8,000, but that is kind of bad UI design to have his hair covering it like that. So, I mean, hey, it's not a big deal. So that's 17,000 and that's 13,000. So I guess we're gonna, I mean, I could get a trigger that would increase my power. You know what? Yeah, let's try it. Let's do it for once. Let's do the thing everyone wants me to do. Let's attack with the Vanguard even though it's underpowered. So yes, we have 13,000. So if we get one trigger during this check, then it will be enough to get us through. But that's only if we get a trigger. So let's see it. Let's do this. Taking some risks. And it pays off. Nice. Okay, now I can see why everyone was telling me to do that, because that was very satisfying. Okay. We're not going to actually be able to use the heal part of the heal trigger though, because we don't actually have as much damage as him. So now all we need to do is tough out this turn, and we'll be fine. And I think we can pretty successfully do that, because I don't think there's any chance he's doing 5 damage to us this turn. I'd like to see him try, and I'd congratulate him if he did, but I don't see it happening personally. So he's going to send out 2 of those dragons, and so he's going to have to counterblast to use them both. At least when he's on the Vanguard, I guess. That is when he's on the Vanguard, right? No, it's when he's on the Ray Guard as well. Okay. Okay, so he's going to attack my front Ray Guard. And he's going to attack my Vanguard. And that's going to go through, and he's going to do some damage to me. Not much, but some. Okay, so now we are going to ride Mr. Invincible, Lion Heat. When this unit's attack hits the Vanguard, counterblast to stand 2 of your other rare guards. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to do this. And then I'm wanting to just throw these 2 out because, I mean, why not, right? See, this is quite the predicament, actually, because I don't have enough. Because I just need to do 1 damage to him, but both of his, but he has a front right guard I need to attack, which I'm totally going to do. But if I do that, I don't have enough to attack his Vanguard. Unless we get this trigger. Twice in a row? Let's go for it. Nope. But maybe. Nope. Okay. So that's not really going to do us any favors. So I guess we'll just get rid of his other front right guard, just because we have nothing else to really do this turn. And then we're going to pass it over to him. I still think we are going to do a pretty good job of surviving here. But I would have liked to have ended it previously if I could have. But that's fine. So he's going to attack. And we're going to get a perfect guard. And he's going to attack. And he's not going to get anything. So that's not going to be great for him. So, you know, I actually, now that I'm a bit more familiar with that mechanic, I quite like it. It's pretty high risk, high reward, but I wouldn't have it any other way, really. So, we have this grade 3, but are we really going to want to use him? Counterblast 2 to get 4,000 to the end of the turn. Yes, we are going to want to use him. I might just put him on the Vanguard, actually. I know there's no real... But, I mean, why not, right? He's got a good effect, so I may as well take advantage of it. So we're going to activate his effect, and we're going to do that. Can we do it again? Yeah, there's no limit, it seems like. I can just do it twice. That's really nice. And now, yeah, we're just going to go for it, basically. Even if this misses, we can just attack with the other front right guard. So we'll just do that. And we'll get our trigger anyway. And we'll give it to that guy. And we'll get a trigger. And we'll give it to that guy. And it's going to heal us. And yeah, this guy well and truly and utterly destroyed. Like I said, very easy difficulty is just as it says on the tin. It's very easy difficulty, I guess. So we get some crafting materials out of that. And yeah. So this should be enough to grade up, which is good. So our friend level's gone up, that's good. Not that I particularly want to be friends with Kamui. I feel bad for anyone watching this playthrough that's a particularly massive fan of Kamui and / or Nova Grapplers, because they definitely seem to be the ones getting the shaft when it comes to my attention. But I mean, that's what happens when you follow up Misaki with Oracle Think Tanks, I guess. I mean, we will definitely be checking out Kagura at some point as well. Those look interesting. So we're going to close. We're going to go back. And we are going to check our grade. And we will get this. And that'll grade us up, which will be enough to get another pack. So we are getting a lot of materials very quickly. The beginning of this game definitely seems to give you a lot of what you want. So I think we still need to grade up one more time. Yeah, one more time to get to our room. So I want to be doing that within the next episode or 2. So we need to complete story mission and we need to beat Kamui. So first, I promised you I'd open some more packs, so I'll open some more packs. I keep automatically going to the card section to buy packs, but it's actually the shop section, so whoops. Not like it's a big deal or anything, but 10 of Gacha ticket exchange voucher, exchange. Okay, so we've got 3 vouchers again, so I'm gonna spend a couple hundred gems, I feel like. So yeah, we'll get ourselves actually, we'll spend 3, we'll get ourselves down to 1,000 again, and we're not gonna touch the tickets for now. So that way we are still getting a lot of packs, but we're not actually spending all too much. Okay, so... Oh! There's a gold there. I think gold is good. I feel like it's a safe bet. Alright, that's not too bad. That grade 2 looks pretty good. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Another Alfred. We can always do, but that's good. I like that. Boop, 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 boop. And alright, those are alright. Funny enough, even while we're still searching for Nova Grappler cards, I'm still celebrating the Alfred more, but yeah, a lot of crafting material there because we're getting a lot of duplicates. But I guess that's good. That's still to incentivize you to open packs, even if you're not necessarily going to get the thing you need. So yeah, we're down to 1,000 gems and 3 tickets. So that's still quite a lot. I'm still hoarding them pretty heavily. So now we're going to open some of our decks and just slide those cards in, basically. So, yes, deck building. So we got that Alfred, so we're going to want to put Alfred in. So we're going to do that right now. Build deck. And so we're going to just immediately get rid of that and replace it with Alfred. And we're going to check our triggers and make sure that those are still somewhat balanced. Yes, they are. That's good. And we're just going to save there. Actually, no, we're not. Excuse me. This is my fault for not actually looking at the cards. I just realized we are going to want to get rid of this Cray Elemental for that. And we're going to check our triggers again. You know what, I'm still fine with that balancing triggers. Not many draw ones, but I can survive with that. I'll take a closer look at these decks off screen. I'm just very quickly plugging in the really important cards. So, yes, these 2 grade 1s were very good. We wanted those. So what are they? Vanguard, when they attacked by a Vanguard unit, this hits the Vanguard, charge 1. Okay. That's alright. Let's see. Oh yes, that grade 2. I knew there was another one I wanted to put in. So that grade 2, when this unit's attack hits, counterblast 2 to draw a card. That seems alright actually, yeah, that seems pretty good. I can see why that would be advantageous in certain circumstances, so we're going to put that in. And we'll just save it there for now, actually, and we'll take a closer look at Kamui's deck later, because we're doing the story mode now anyway, and the story mode is, we don't need good decks for the story mode, because they just give us the story-based deck anyway, so we are going to story. I like that the character fight button is bigger than the story one, because let's be honest, you are going to spend more time in the character fight than with the story anyway. And we've got the mysterious card shop, the episode of the anime where Ultra Rare is introduced. So this is going to be a fun one for me. Yeah. It is funny that the story missions are so spread out, considering that this anime is so long. Like, so far, I think this is like episode 6 of the anime, even though we've been playing this game for a very long time and spending very little of that time in the story mode. So, considering that I think we have the entirety of the 2011 anime in here, at least up to the point where Asia Circuit starts, that's a lot of content, right? Assuming they're doing it all, that is. They might skip out certain episodes, I don't know. So, okay, let's see. Yes, I really love this shop. This shop does not look like a card shop, and I like that. Hey, there we go. That's the part we were waiting for. This was before Rekka fully became an interesting character. Oh, she changed her Ultra Rare outfit. Yeah, remember how earlier I praised this game for having attention to detail when it came to switching Aichi between his outfits? Well, here you have Rekka switching between outfits in the space of like 2 seconds, so that's cool. But, oh well. Yep. Okay. If you can, that is. Yeah, this is before Rekka fully came into her own. I started really liking Rekka at the beginning of Asia Circuit. But, you know... Ooh. Yeah, I love how weird and otherworldly... I say this a lot about Ultra Rare, but something really feels off about them, and this episode does a really good job of establishing that. So we're going to be fighting Kourin here, which means that we're going to be fighting against gold paladins, which is cool. I think I was going to say this is yeah, this is, I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm sorry. I'm like skipping through and reading the text at the same time that I'm, oh no, it isn't. Oh, skipping card fights. This must be the reboot then. Is this before? Oh yeah, I remember that. God, it's been so long. Yeah, didn't she use Royal Paladins at one point? And then she got Gold Paladins later on? Yeah, I remember that now. And yes, we get Alfred. It's the King of Knights, Alfred. You're giving this to me? God, I really need to go back and rewatch the 2011 anime, because there's a lot of stuff here that I kind of forgot about in the shuffle, because it's been so long since I've seen it. But unfortunately, Bushiroad, if you're watching this, still region locked in the UK. I know you've been re-uploading it so people in America can watch it now. Still region locked in the UK. Still gotta sort that out. I know it's a legal issue, but just sort the legal issue out already, please. If you do that, I'll watch it. Okay, this is a really lengthy cutscene actually, but I refuse to skip it because this one had Wrecker in it, so it's earned my right not to skip. Oh, okay. Huh. That was weird. So I guess there's just gonna be certain... I don't know if I love that, because they went out of their way to skip the card fight there. And which meant that I assumed that they were skipping that card fight so they could set up a different card fight, but then they didn't do that different card fight. So I don't know what the point of that was, other than to just show that bit introducing Ultra Rare, I guess. I don't really know what the deal with that was, actually. I don't know if I love that. I didn't think that was going to happen, really. I assumed that every single story chapter was going to have a card fight in it. Because, especially considering, as I just said, it takes, like, so long to actually earn any. So... Okay, so, yeah, this... God, I really can't recommend this pre-release beta, because it keeps crashing on me. But again, we didn't miss anything. I'll look into it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Hopefully it gets fixed. I don't know. I think there's a new update that I haven't installed yet, actually. Maybe that's what it is. But we did unlock Corinthia, and we are going for it immediately. Yes. Weird that we haven't, like, card fighted her, or played as her, or anything like that. But we just have her on the home screen now. As much as I like Misaki, and as much as she was the best of the characters, we had that. I mean, I guess we had Aichi, but Aichi feels a bit vanilla, I guess. Kourin is definitely a step in the right direction. She has a lot of personality. So now, yes, I know you're getting angry at me. Second, we get to unlock Wrecker for that. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna fight against Kamui. There was one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to edit the Kamui deck very quickly. We were going to customize. No, it's not in customize. It's here. Yes, you can name decks, by the way. And I thought I should name this deck because, well, yeah, this isn't the Ride Nova deck anymore because I've changed it. So I'm just gonna give it a really natural, a really fitting. I'm just gonna give it a name. We're just going to give it a name that really fits the deck, you know? So there's that. Oh no, what have I done? So I'm such a child. Okay, so now we want to fight Kamui, as Kamui. That's too many Kamui. You know what they say, you gotta grind through the Kamui if you want to get to the Wrecker. You know, that's my saying. God, what am I... Can you tell I'm sleep deprived again? Ever since all this isolation stuff's happened, my sleep schedule has only gotten worse, not better. So we're gonna get rid of these Cray Elementals because I don't like Cray Elementals. We're gonna keep a hold of that grade 3 because I actually really like him. And I hope we can use him later, and that's a terrible hand, so that's good. We do have 2 grade 1s, but we don't particularly want that grade 1 because... well, we don't want to use him because he's a perfect guard. So we're gonna just send out Tough Boy, my favorite card. He might actually be my favorite Nova Grappler card just because of the name. Tough Boy is such a good name. Okay, and then we're gonna end. So he's gonna send out a Tough Boy, And he's basically just going to do exactly the same as I do. And he's going to attack. And he's going to get a trigger. And yep. Okay. You know what? I'd rather he get that trigger now than later. And Tough Boy's going to come in and save me. Jesus Christ. What's with all the Tough Boys? Okay, so now we're going to ride... yeah, we're going to ride Bolter. And if I have more rare guards than my opponent, then he gets power. So that's good for me. So I'm going to send this guy out too, just to boost that basically. And now we are going to attack. And that's going to go through, and he's not going to get any triggers. And we're going to attack. And that's going to go through, and I'm not going to get any triggers. And he's going to get a trigger. But like I said, rather he get it now than later. And then it's going to end my turn. Okay, his turn now. Now is where we really see the power play from him. So yes, he's going to send out this guy again. This guy's very, very powerful, but he's also expensive to use. And he's going to send out another one, so that's not going to be very good for me. Having two of those on the field at once is really going to make it difficult for me to actually do too much damage to him. But I'm going to try nonetheless. He's also got all 3 grade 2s out, which once again is going to make it very difficult for me to actually do much. But I'm going to try nonetheless. So we do have a lot of grade 3s in my hand, so that could be good. And I still have my perfect guard, so that's good too. So we're going to get a heal trigger, which is good because we can take advantage of that. And he's going to activate that effect, and yeah. Okay, so we are going to ride. Counterblast to get plus 4,000. Yes, we are going to definitely use that because that's our best way of getting around his Brutal Jack. Then we are going to send this guy out to the front. And then we're going to send this guy out to the front. And then we're going to send this guy behind him. And then we're going to send this guy behind him. And then we're going to activate his skill to boost his power. And then we're going to use the 2 front rear guards to get rid of the 2 at the sides. And then we're just going to boost through with the Vanguard, basically. So that's the plan here. We'll see if we can do it. So we'll battle, we'll get rid of this one first, because this one's going to be a real thorn on my side if I don't get rid of that. And then we're going to get rid of him. And now we are going to attack Vanguard. Not going to get anything, but that's fine, because we should still be able to take out that guy anyway. And he's going to get a crit. Alright. So we're still doing alright here. It depends on how good this turn is. This turn for him is very much going to decide how the rest of this game is going to go. So hopefully he doesn't have too much up his sleeve. So luckily he didn't get out all too many great cards there. And I get a trigger. And he's going to attack. And he's not going to get anything. But it's going to go through anyway. And I'm not going to get anything. And he's going to attack my front rear guard. Could have done without him doing that, but that's alright. I can still take it. So, okay. I said that the rest of this game was going to depend on how this went for him. And luckily it didn't go as good as it could have. So that's actually very good for me, because now I can just use this. And now we are going to battle. And we're basically just going to do the exact same power play that we did last time. So we're going to get rid of the 2 level grade 2 front rear guards, and then we're just going to have both of our vanguards fight it out. And hopefully I'm going to pull something, but I'm not going to. Oh no, I am. And ooh, I can stand a rare guard. Unfortunately, because of how powerful this grade 2 is though, 1 rare guard isn't going to do it unless... No, I still don't think so. Because I'm going to give this guy all the power anyway, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. Because he's going to get 5,000, and yeah, it's going to slightly edge it out. And because this guy isn't a Vanguard, he can't pull any triggers. So I can't tip the balance over, so it's just going to be kind of pointless. So now there's not much he can really do here. He can try and get 2 attacks through, but I still think I can tank this. So he's going to attack, and I'm going to get that. And that's going to boost my power quite considerably, which is good. And he's going to attack, and he's not going to get anything. And I'm going to use my perfect guard. See? So I had that. That's good. And that might be enough to win me the game, basically. I think that was a game-winning move. Because now I'm going to send this guy up front, and I'm going to send this guy back. And now... yeah, sure. We can do that. And now he doesn't have any grade 2s apart from his Vanguard, so I can just go for it. I can just attack him, and I'm going to get a crit anyway. And I'm going to give myself that. Well, my Vanguard has the crit, so I may as well just give someone else the power, just in case. Just in case he has a perfect guard. Yes. So I was lucky there. I wasn't lucky, I was smart. I need to stop saying that. I was smart. I actually did the right move there. And is he going to get anything? No, he isn't. So that wins me the game. So yes, that was a pretty straightforward, pretty standard game. I'm liking Nova Grappler. I don't think this is the best Nova Grappler deck, but I am liking it. I'm liking the ability to stand the rare guards and excessively use counterblast. So we didn't get all 3 stars there, because we didn't win with 4 damage or less, but we can just redo that off screen once I have a better deck anyway. So, or on screen, let me know, I guess. I don't know. I feel like doing the exact same card fight over again might be a little bit too tedious. I want to include as much content in here as possible, don't get me wrong. But I feel like doing the exact same card fight over again, except slightly better, isn't exactly the best thing to do. I don't know. We're figuring this out as we go. So, oh boy, now we're on to grade 8, and to grade up we're going to have to do a lot more this time. However, these top 3 things actually look like they are pretty easy to do actually, so I guess we'll find out. So we've now unlocked the My Room feature in the corner over there, and I guess I'll see you next time when I check it out, I guess. I don't know what the deal with it is, but I guess I'm about to find out, hey? So I'll see you later.